Here are 7 styling rules that are completely outdated in 2025.
Social media. Phones are practically every teenager's second home.
Hey guys, let's unbox my Shein order.
Platforms such as TikTok and Instagram play a significant influence on what people choose to buy. Unfortunately, this has led to the ever-growing normalization of fast fashion. Fast fashion is an industry that is on track to reach $291.1 billion worth by 2032. I mean, who doesn't want to be trendy? Fortunately, there's a rapidly growing trend that Generation Z has taken a liking to posting online. That trend is thrifting. So what is thrifting?
I either saw it on social media or my friends were telling me about it.
Thrifting is the act of buying or looking for used items.
I just really enjoy older sort of styles.
Fashion is all about expression, and thrifting gives teens affordable ways to find unique items that can aid in their sense of self.
Sometimes on social media, I'll just see someone wearing an outfit that I like, and then I'll be thrifting and see something similar to it.
Thrifting is an affordable option for lower-income families. However, as the trend of thrifting rises in popularity, it seems to rise in price.
I mean, I've already seen it. The price used to be $5 and now it's $8.
While volunteering at Katie Christian Ministries, I have noticed an influx in young people thrifting. Clothes are very expensive as everything has gone up over the past few years. And also, I do believe old fashions are coming back into style.
Not to mention that the hunt for clothes can be quite fun. Fast fashion relies on cheap and disposable clothing that is produced quickly and sold for very little amounts of money. This makes it very desirable for shoppers, especially when the shoppers are younger and constantly exposed to products that trend through social media.
I don't like fast fashion because I think it's ugly, and brands like Shein overwork their workers.
More than a dozen workers told us they labour 75 hours a week in contravention of Chinese labour laws.
Thrifting's getting more and more popular, and I feel like fast fashion is sort of gaining unpopularity.
Sadly, it's always on to the next thing for buyers. Any clothes dumped in the process contributes to the 92 million tons of textile waste produced globally every single year.
Well, a lot of the fast fashion crisis is about the landfills that get filled with clothing that are still good.
Thrifting can help the environment by reducing the amount of new clothing being thrown away. It recycles and helps to reduce the amount of waste that ends up in landfills. This is a sustainable practice that reduces chemical pollution as well as greenhouse gas emissions, helping the environment overall.
Fashion waste, in my opinion, is just throwing clothes out because they're not popular or trendy anymore. My daughter, Brooklyn, and I are members of National Charity League. Katie Christian Ministries is a nonprofit organization. You can donate clothes. It is a second-hand store. At KCM, even if clothes are on the rack after 90 days, we try to donate them or send them to other countries in need.
My name is Isabela Osorio, and I am the costumer for Katie Theater. My job is to make sure that our production goes well in making costumes as well as preserving them.
Upcycling is a less popular but equally important fashion trend that involves taking thrifted or new clothing and repurposing it through craft.
And a simple fix is just to put a drawstring just in the inside. I was raised on just making sure you take care of your own belongings. What I've noticed is a lot of the older clothing tend to last better than the newer ones produced. If you do thrift, it does help by finding the older clothing because they were made to last. Sewing is something that's a skill that I believe everybody should pick up because it saves money essentially.
Upcycling can truly be an art form. Fashion will always rely on community perceptions and what is currently popular in society. This is why it's so important to steer clear and not feed into certain harmful practices. Before you make your next purchase, think of how individuals can look just as good and fashionable without hurting the environment or contributing to bad corporate businesses. Fashion is meant to be fun, not fast.
Don't rely solely on going to secondhand stores if you can't afford first-hand clothes.
Thrifting can be good for everyone in moderation.
Grab scissors and glue. There's fabric glue out there.